Waikiki is a 3.4 square mile neighborhood in Honolulu, the capital of Hawaii. It's on the island of Oahu, whose name means the gathering place. Keep watching to learn about the best things to do in Waikiki, Hawaii. Waikiki Beach. This 2-mile beach was once reserved for Hawaiian royalty, but is now one of the most famous beaches in Hawaii and the world. Enjoy every water sport you can think of, including snorkeling, sailing, surfing, and stand-up boarding. Window shop on the Kalakaua Boulevard. Take your picture by the statue of Duke Kanehamoku, an Olympic champion known as the father of surfing. Stay at one of several resorts, such as the century-old Royal Hawaiian Hotel, known as the Pink Palace of the Pacific. Kaimana Beach. Not everyone can handle the crowds on Waikiki Beach, so you may want to take a 1-mile walk to visit Kaimana instead. A large reef keeps it protected, and the water is shallow and calm. It's one of the best places to snorkel in all of Waikiki, rivaled only by Hanauma Bay and the North Shore. Diamond Head. This green volcano is both a U.S. national monument and another popular Waikiki tourist destination. It's also only a 2.2-mile drive from Waikiki Beach. Getting up and down the mountain requires a 30-minute, 1.8-mile hike, but rewards you with gorgeous views. Admission on the Diamond Head State Monument on the top is $10 a car or $5 a person. It's open every day except Wednesdays from 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. Moana Center. This is one of the best things to do in Waikiki for shopaholics because it's the largest open-air mall in the Pacific Islands. It has designer shops, galleries, specialty vendors, the largest food court in Oahu, a Japanese walking food court, and more. The center also hosts Shirokiya's Japan Village Walk. It's modeled after a traditional Japanese village with over 30 kiosks selling traditional food and beer. Kalakaua Avenue. This area was named after King David Kalakaua and stretches from Honolulu to Kapiolani Park. It's the shopping hub of Waikiki and has everything from luxury clothes to local food and souvenirs. Don't forget to visit the ABC convenience store or the Honolulu Cookie Company. You can even visit other shopping centers along the venue, such as International Marketplace. The Royal Hawaiian Center is also a worthwhile stop. It has plenty of shopping areas, but you can also enjoy a cultural program, get a temporary tattoo, or try Hawaiian street food. Basalt. This is the best brunch spot in Waikiki. Their charcoal buttermilk pancakes with guava strawberry sauce are the most popular item on their menu, but the Cocoa McNut French toast is another great option. They also offer more substantial meals for lunch or dinner like Basalt's avocado garden toast and the prime rib moco. You can even buy their charcoal pancake mix from Duke Lane's Marketplace to recreate the dish at home. Ainahu Triangle. This park is one of the best things to do in Waikiki if you want to see local plants and wildlife. These include banyan trees, plumeria flowers, and native roosters and chickens. Pearl Harbor National Memorial. This memorial commemorates the December 7, 1941 attack on Pearl Harbor that sank 18 ships, killed 2,400 Americans, and sent the U.S. into WW II. It features a documentary, a 75-minute memorial program, a remembrance center to honor the lost soldiers, and more. One of the most memorable sections is the USS Arizona Memorial. You'll have to reserve a ticket by 3 p.m. the day before, but it's worth it. You can also tour other ships like the USS Missouri or Bowfin Submarine, or get an all-inclusive tour. A full stint at Pearl Harbor could take up to a whole day, but be sure to give yourself at least a few hours to see everything it has to offer. Banan. Shaved ice is one of the most famous Hawaiian treats, but Banan's dairy-free banana ice cream is also worth a try. You can add almost any topping you want, such as dark chocolate, granola, coconut, honey, and their house-made macadamia nut honey butter. There are even options for how you get your ice cream served to you, including a papaya boat or pineapple yacht. If you're not in the mood for ice cream, try Banan's smoothies, acai bowls, or coffee. Once you've decided, take your treat with you to enjoy on the beach. Honolulu Zoo and Waikiki Aquarium. The second oldest public aquarium in the U.S. was opened in 1904. It started with 35 tanks and 400 creatures, but has grown to 15 exhibits holding over 3,500 creatures. You can also enjoy special events and classes. Ben Hollinger, director of the Honolulu Zoo, began with only a monkey, bear, and elephant. The 42.5-acre zoo was officially dedicated in 1947, and organizations and locals helped him grow it into what it is today. It has over 900 animals in its African savanna, Asian and American tropical forest, and Pacific Island zones. There are new events every day, making the zoo worth visiting over and over again. Both locations are perfect for families who want to see wildlife. Tickets to the aquarium are $12 for adults and $5 for children. The zoo charges $14 for adults and $6 for children. Sky Waikiki. This is one of the best things to do in Waikiki, Hawaii, as well as one of the most interesting. It's found on the 19th floor of the Waikiki Business Plaza. Enjoy a seafood dinner or tropical cocktail while looking down on the island below. Leonard's Bakery. This is one of the best places to try a malasada, a Portuguese-inspired donut that's become a favorite Hawaiian dessert. They come with whatever type of custard you'd like, including flavors like haupia, coconut, and pineapple and guava. Honolulu Museum of Art. This museum was founded by Anne Rice Cook in 1922 and is the largest art museum in Hawaii. She hoped to promote the diversity of the islands, and her vision was achieved. The museum has over 50,000 pieces of Asian and Pacific art, the largest in the U.S. There are also rotating cultural shows to enjoy. Shangri La Mansion. Heiress Doris Duke created this mansion to mimic a Muslim palace. It has over 4,500 of her most prized artifacts on display. You'll need to buy a ticket from the Honolulu Museum of Art and take a shuttle to the mansion. Lyon Arboretum. There are over 6,000 tropical plants within these lush gardens. They sit just outside of the city limits and provide a beautiful escape from urban life. Admission is free, but a $5 donation is appreciated. Hanauma Bay. This crescent-shaped beach is also a natural marine preserve. It's one of the best snorkeling areas in Oahu because it's so well maintained. In addition to the plentiful marine life, you'll get a chance to gaze at cliffs and coral beds. Go through a video entry to reach the park and beach areas. There are also plenty of other fun water opportunities here. Try taking a catamaran around the bay or signing up for a surfing lesson. It's also a romantic spot for a sunset dinner cruise. Farmers markets. Waikiki hosts a market every Wednesday at the Blaisdell Center from 4 to 7 p.m. You can also check out the KCC Market at the entrance to Diamond Head from 7:30 to 11 a.m. on Saturdays and 4 to 7 p.m. on Tuesdays. Chinatown. Hawaii's rich Asian history began when immigrants came to the area in the 1800s to work on its sugar plantations. Many decided not to leave when their contracts expired and instead bought land along the harbor. The area they colonized has turned into Hawaii's Chinatown. It sits on the edge of Waikiki and Honolulu and is one of the hippest places on the island. It's full of bars, pop-ups, galleries, restaurants, and more. It also celebrates the Asian history of the area with flower shops, dim sum stands, and other features. Iolani Palace. This palace was built in 1882 and was once the home of Liliuokalani, the last queen of Hawaii. It's full of furniture, artifacts, and fashion from her lifetime. Register for a tour for a glimpse into Hawaii's former royal family. Bishop Museum. This spot hosts a range of items that celebrate the tradition and culture of ancient Hawaiians. It has one of the most expansive collections of this type in the world. Aloha Swap Meet. This flea market began in 1979. It's held in the Aloha Bowl and hosts over 400 vendors. You'll find local crafts, cheap souvenirs, pop-up food stands, and more. Kuhio Beach. This spot is more than a beautiful beach or a place to see the unique banyan tree. It also hosts a ceremonial torch lighting and free hula show at 6:30 p.m. every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Makapu'u Point Trail. This scenic, 2-mile, well-paved trail will let you see many of Waikiki's best sights. This includes craters, inlets, a wildlife sanctuary, and more. Get to the head to see the Makapu'u Lighthouse and the whales and seabirds that congregate there. Come out in the early morning to make sure the climate isn't too hot. Halona Blowhole. Halona means lookout in Hawaiian, and you'll be able to see for miles in this beautiful area if you can reach the lookout spot. You'll also get a chance to see the unique rock formation shoot water into the air like a geyser. In the summer months, you may also be able to visit the oft-filmed Halona Beach Cove. Now it's time to hear from you. Did we miss any of your favorites in Waikiki? Let us know in the comments section below.